How's it going, guys? My name is Kyler, and welcome to episode 2 of COD Week. So today we are taking a look at World at War. Oh, this has got to be one of my favorite Call of Duties, honestly. Just the way the thing plays, and I feel like this was one of the only Call of Duties. I guess you could say COD 4 was kind of one of those, but nowadays it feels like the game more so relies on the connection than the actual player. And I think in this gameplay, I was on like a 2-bar, maybe a high 1-bar. Like every now and then it'd fluctuate. And still, I drop a pretty nice gameplay right here. It's just based on pure gun skill and just the player itself. Like, I honestly do have some pretty bad accuracy here, considering it has been quite a while when I recorded this gameplay. I think this actually might have been my first game of the day, actually, with the stick. So I was a little bit rusty on the accuracy. I think it starts to get pretty intense, though, towards about the middle to the end of the gameplay here, so make sure to stick around for that. But just like I did yesterday for COD 4, I thought we'd start off by talking about some of the maps. So, you know, we have something like Castle, which was, oh my gosh, that map, I don't know why, but it seemed to not have come up in like the rotation as much as like a lot of the maps did. Another like good example of that was oh, what is that map? It was remade in Black Ops 2 just like a few weeks ago. Dig, but oh, Courtyard. That's what it is. Yes, that's another one where you could just so many spots. Like I love maps that where if you actually put the time into the game and know how the maps play, how the traffic patterns are, and then like say some of the head glitches, some of just the random spots. Like I love just sitting there watching like I guess old World at War gameplay every now and then, where I just see like a spot that someone's in, especially in Courtyard. That was like one of the maps that was just amazing, where it's like, wait, you can sit up on top of that barrel and then out of nowhere you can see like one of the spawns. It's just awesome. Like I always feel like so much of a jerk, I guess, for spawn trapping people, where I'm like, it's not connection. This is all me. It's not connection at all. I'm easily sitting here killing you guys. You guys can fight back. It's just, like I said, pure gunplay, pure skill. Speaking of guns, though, a lot of people said that the guns were a little, I guess, just unbalanced. And I'm not going to say that, no, you were completely wrong. But a lot of people said, all right, only gun you can possibly use to do good with is the M40 with, say, extended mags and maybe Juggernaut and steady aim, I guess. Or maybe you want stopping power instead of Juggernaut, depending on how you like to play. But I don't know. I'm using the Type 100 here. This, honestly, is my favorite gun in the game. Just something about the way that the clip is. Like, look at that. You pull the clip from the side of the gun. Like, that's, oh, it's so awesome right there. And I know that was, like, back in World War II days. That was, you know, a pretty common type of, I guess, way to reload the mag into the gun. But just amazing. And the other thing about it is I love the iron sights for the Type 100. Like, oh my gosh, that thing. Just something about the irons. Like, I couldn't run a... I honestly am a little bit rusty on some of the attachments because it was like, give or take, like some guns would have not a red dot, but what was it? I guess a reflex is maybe what it was called. And like I said, a little bit rusty on there. But I just couldn't run anything else but iron, like bandolier for my first perk. Or I guess, like, what do they call it? The special perk, maybe? Like specialty perk, because it wasn't necessarily your first. And then, like, extended mags. And just go off. Like, look at the amount of bullets in that one mag right there. Oh my gosh. I'm not quite sure why I was running the anti-tank grenade. Like, I honestly just, like, trying to find a game here. It's a little bit sad because it did take me, I'd say, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes trying to find a game. And then when I did, I got, like I said, a high 1-bar, low 2-bar right there. So it's still, though, like I said, it's not the connections. I was just kind of like, yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Now, what I will say, though, I know we've kind of been talking about the good things of this game. So one of the things about this game that I'm not going to say couldn't stand, but every now and then it would just be like, oh, okay. All right, that happened. Like, Marksman. Or, excuse me, not Marksman. What am I saying? Matridom. That perk. I know that was on COD 4 and, like, some of the Call of Duties in the future, too, like MW2. But the fact that just everybody ran that stupid perk. I honestly can't remember right here. I guess when I die, you'll be able to see. But I can't remember if I was actually running it. I'm like, hey, even though I hate it, use what the game gives you. Like, that's kind of what I use when someone kills me with just, like, a cheap attachment or, like, gun or just any random perk or whatever it may be. I'm just like, all right, I get that. but I have the availability to use the same exact thing if I wanted to. And most of the time in this game in particular, I'm just like, you know what? I try to run like either, like I said, the Type 100 or just run the just hard guns to use. Like the Type 99 gun right there that I was using, the LMG, that is not an easy gun. Triple kill! And I believe I actually pick up the fourth one right here. He has no clue what he's doing. He's going after like a swim. Maybe he's like practicing to be in the 2016 Olympics or something there. He's getting his aerobics on. But either way, that guy had no clue what was going on at all. And now, this right here, we're going over to here. And I think this is where like the rest of the match actually plays out. The kind of, I guess, tombstone grave type of part over here. This, a lot of people don't like this, but I feel like this is one of the stronger parts of the map. Like, the fact that they aren't getting spawned, well, they are now, but this is like one of the parts, like, imagine if the map cut off right about where I'm standing right now. There would be a whole lot more spawn traps out there than like there were in this map. And then, like, the fact that they have this, and it's just so fun. I love playing in maps that are just kind of like the bushes, and I feel like I'm back in World War II, and somewhat like with the trenches and everything. And this is the type of map like that. Like, we have the kind of like huts, and I honestly can't remember where this was in. I guess like in Japan or Korea, somewhere around there, maybe in Vietnam. Actually, I think it was Vietnam. But it's just like the way that they actually did this. Like, Treyarch, I gotta give him the applause. I'm not gonna clap because it would probably destroy your ears right now, but just how good the team was that made this game. Like, ugh. I think that's about all I have though for today. Just like quick summary. This game was awesome. That's all. That's basically bottom line. This game was amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. If you guys did, please leave a like down below and make sure to be on the lookout for tomorrow's episode where we dip in MW2. That's my game. That'll be out 3 p.m. PST tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.